Oops. Neil, you can't tag me. I don't know if I left it or I don't know if I accepted it. Broadcast, pause. Okay, so damn it. Yeah, Nilanti, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm pretty sure I did accept the invite for the group. No one there? How does this one work? Oh, damn it. Here we go. We're gonna start soon, hopefully. Hello? Is that working? I don't know. Probably still can't get the comments. Nilanti, if you want to just send me a text to let me know that it works fine. That would be great. Can see you and hear me. Alright, so 8 o'clock. It's going to be about time to start. 3 people. Maybe we'll wait for a minute or 2, just so that we have enough people. Alright, let's get going. 5, it's coming. Alright. Alright, so coming to your sacred space, your most comfortable seat. Monkey see, monkey do. How good does that feel? Breathing deeply into the heart. It's beautiful. So how about we do even a bit more of that? That would be great. People come on. Yes, okay, let's go. So the breath is the only thing that you truly have. Very important, especially this time around. I mean, it's always been important. Just give you a little bit of a trick there as an intro. Monkey see, monkey do. This is not always a very good thing to do, because if you just repeat what you see and just do, you might end up doing something that is maybe not good for you. So the teachings of yoga are a bit more of raising the consciousness, raising your awareness to awaken. So in yoga, we come with experience. So all that I'm going to be showing you today is something that I have experienced and has worked for me. Doesn't mean that it's going to be working for others, but again, what we're trying to spread in yoga, the teachings of yoga are about awakening to experience and to feel for yourself, so that you actually have control of your life. So this is especially important at this time, to keep control of especially the mind, so that you actually control your life and you live the life that you want to live. So my name is Julian from the Yoga Essence Institute, and I'll be giving you a yoga class that is quite traditional, more traditional, but also weaving some more modern elements to the practice to hopefully give you something that is going to be relaxing you at the end. So we'll be going through some breathing, some movement, just so that you get a bit of a stretch. Lots of techniques that help to boost the immune system and keep your immune system in check. Nervous system also, because nervous system and immune system are very correlated. So this is very important to practice these things every day, basically. And we'll move in towards the end of the class with a nice relaxation and sound healing. I've got Tibetan bowls, and I've got a big one here, if you can see, which has a very good vibration. And we'll start. So how many people? We've got a few people. I think that's about it. Hari Om everyone. Great to have everyone there. So we'll start with some breathing. Bastrika, which is quite energizing. I know it's a little bit late today, but don't worry, we're going to be relaxing with the Tibetan bowls at the end, so I think there's no problem. What we're doing, we're working with the energies. So some people call it polarities. So energize, relax, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. When you work both, everything comes into balance, and that's when you experience the bliss. So we'll start with Bastrika breath. So throughout the practice, I can't see, that's a bit of a new experience to teach in front of a camera that doesn't move or speak, anything like this, so I can't really gauge what people are doing or how they're feeling, but just do what you can. We won't be going into anything too crazy. What's important is to breathe through the practice. Obviously no strain, just do what you can. Anytime you feel this is too much, you feel like not doing it, just sit out, just do normal breathing. But we'll start with Bastrika, which is a pretty strong breath. So Bastrika is a dynamic breathing in and out through the nose, so only using the nose. It's pretty strong, so I'll quickly demonstrate how it goes. Again, no straining, so you're going to be using your abdominals. So as you inhale, I'll probably go sideways so that you can see the movement of the abdomen. So as you inhale in through the nose, belly pumps out, and as you exhale out the nose, belly comes in, navel in towards the spine. So we're not breathing into the chest, face is relaxed. So you can come into most comfortable seated position for you. So Vajrasana is a very good position to keep the spine straight, but if you want to stay into a cross-legged position, that's fine. And you can relax the shoulders, gaze is forward. We'll be taking Mudra if you want to go a bit stronger with it, where you bring your hands by your shoulders, closing your hands into a fist. And then as you inhale in through the nose, you're going to stretch your arms up, extending your fingers, opening your palms, so fingers right up to the sky. And as you exhale out the nose, closing your hands into a fist, bringing your elbows by your ribs. And we're going to be going for 3 rounds of 10. So first round you can go nice and easy, just to get a bit of a sense of what that breath is like. Again, no straining, face is relaxed, so you can just close your eyes, take a couple of breaths here, just so that you have a nice straight spine. Straight spine shouldn't be moving. And you're going to be bringing your hands by your chest. If you feel you can go a bit further, nice and slow for this first round. Let's get going. As you inhale, stretch your arms up. As you exhale out the nose, you close your hands into a fist. And we get going for 10, keeping the eyes closed. Last one. Once you finish keeping your eyes closed, you can relax your hands on your lap, hands facing upwards. Couple of normal breaths, just relaxing into the body, just feeling noticing maybe the energy already moving throughout the body. If you have any difference of pressure in the ears, you might slow down or even stop for normal breathing. Otherwise, if you feel fine, we got going for the second round, hands by your shoulders. Maybe going a little bit stronger. If you feel you can take it, deep inhale in through the nose, out through the nose, and we get going. Last one, again relaxing your hands on your lap, palms facing upwards, just feeling into the body. And again, if you feel fine, we're going maybe a little bit stronger, a little bit faster for the third round. Getting ready and you get pumping. Relaxing your hand on your lap, eyes closed, feeling deeply into the body. Just notice the prana, the life force moving throughout the body. Still with your eyes closed so that we keep the experience within. We're going to open up the practice with traditional Om chant, 3 rounds of Om. So for today, I'd like especially that you focus at the heart center. So we'll be taking a deep breath in through the nose. So we work with the breath all the way down to your abdomen. And as you exhale out the mouth, as you chant Om, feeling the vibration rising from the abdomen through the heart. See if you can focus that vibration through the heart to emanate as much love as you can. Going up into the throat and finishing with the M into the head, to the crown of the head and beyond. Getting ready, you can keep your palms open to the sky or taking the Gyan Mudra, index and thumb touching together, other fingers straight, palms facing upwards. Getting ready, you exhale the air out the nostrils, emptying the lungs. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Eyes closed, noticing the peace in your mind. Taking a deep breath in through the nostrils into your chest, out your nose, in, out. Slowly opening your eyes. And we're going to get starting with Surya Namaskars. So just to warm up the body, very important to warm up the body. Leave some love for Julian, yes, also awesome. So we start with some traditional Surya Namaskars. So I can't see you to correct again, so I'm not too sure what's going on, so I'll take it really easy for the first round. So the first round, I'll show you pose by pose so that you know what's coming. We'll be repeating this sequence for quite a few times, always the same sequence, so nice and easy. We'll move gradually into it. So first round, I'll be showing those different asanas that will link in flowy movement if we can. So we can take that as a moving meditation, and then for the second round I'll be adding the breathing pattern to it, and then we'll get into the really traditional Surya Namaskars, moving again as a moving meditation if you can. Those who know the practice quite well, you can also maybe close your eyes. This will take you into a deep place, and then we'll get going. So starting at the top of the mat, you can bring your feet together or slightly apart, Tadasana, standing nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, and you can bring your hands to touch in front of your heart, feeling the breath. So nice and slow. You can stretch your arms up, looking up, so going nice and easy at the beginning until we get warm. Opening the arms, keeping the arms parallel in line with your body, nice and slow. You can start to hinge at your hip level, so see if you can keep your spine nice and flat, fingertips, crown of the head reaching forward, bending into the knees at the start until you warm up, and you fold all the way down, fingertips to the floor, stepping your left leg back, far back, so nice big giant step. Releasing your back knee on the floor, point your toes, so making sure that your front knee is 90-degree angle right under your armpits, and you look up. Looking up is very important, so we're pushing the hips down, stretching the hip flexors, hamstring, spine is straight, and the slight compression to the neck is working on the nervous system. Nice and slow, we release hands into the floor, tucking the back toes, stretching your right leg back, moving into Chaturanga. So Chaturanga, your hips are not too low, not too high, this is not down dog yet. Nice and strong, long line of energy from your heels through your hips to your shoulders, shoulders over your wrists, looking forward. We move into Ashtanga, dropping the knees, and now very important, pay attention, see if you can keep your hips as high as possible, and you start arching into your lower back, bending into your elbows, keeping the elbows in close to the body. You start bringing the weight of the body into your shoulders, chest, forehead to the floor, so stomach doesn't touch, nice arch into your lower back, so just like a caterpillar. Slowly releasing all the way down onto your abdomen, you point your toes, pressing top of the feet, pubic bone onto the earth. You can start to peel your heart off using your back muscles, only going as high as comfortable for your own body. Nice and slow, you release, tucking your toes under, pushing onto your hands. You can stretch your hips back and up, Adho Mukha Svanasana, your down dog. Nice and easy. And then moving your left leg forward right between your hands, so you might need to help with your hand for some people. Or the technique, always good fun, you can grab the mat with your toes so that you move your foot forward right between your hands. Again, 90-degree angle into your front knee right under your armpits. Back leg is relaxed, toes pointing back, and you look up, rolling your eyes upwards. Nice and slow, releasing, looking down, stepping forward. Maybe still a soft bend into your knees, and you can start to roll your spine up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Head come last, hands all the way up, palms together, and you can release your palms back down to your heart. So this completes one cycle. Now on the second cycle, we're going to be adding the breath pattern. So breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Each movement corresponds to one breath, so I'll take you through this. Same sequence, only thing is that we're going to be moving with the right leg now. So switching, alternating legs so that we keep the brain alert. So palms together. As you inhale, in through the nose, you stretch your arms up. Opening your arms, keeping your arms parallel in line with the body, nice and slow. As you exhale out the nose, you start folding forward, still bending into the knees if you feel you need to, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, right leg back this time. Again, you drop your knee, point your toes, look up, rolling your eyes upwards to your third eye. Moving into Chaturanga, planting your hand, you hold your breath. So nice and strong line of energy. As you exhale into Ashtanga, knees, chest, forehead, so keeping the elbows off the floor, close to the body. Nice and slow, you release all the way down, point your toes, inhale, moving maybe a little bit higher. using love and kindness towards your body, so only as high as comfortable for your own body. As you exhale, you release, tuck your toes, pushing back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. On your next inhale, stepping your right leg forward between your hands, you drop your knee, point your toes, look up. Exhale, you release, looking down, stepping forward. Still bending to your knees if you feel you need to. Nice and slow as you inhale, come all the way up, palms together. And as you exhale, you release this experience back down to your heart. Now we're going to get going. So I'll start chanting the Bija mantra. Just a good vibration to help you feel deeper. Again, if you can practice with your eyes closed, taking that as a moving meditation, moving with the breath. See if you can get the breath to lead your movements. And we're going to get going. Om Mitra Namaha. Inhale, stretch your arms up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, left leg back, look up. Maybe bringing your hands flat on the floor if you feel you can go further. Tucking your toes, hold your breath, Chaturanga. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead, elbows are off the floor, close to the body, releasing onto your abdomen, point your toes. Inhale, lifting your chest, maybe you can move into your full Bhujangasana, straightening your elbows, relaxing into the shoulder blades, looking up. Exhale, you release, tuck your toes, push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right between your hands, all in control using your core muscles, looking up. Exhale, coming back, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, nice and strong. Palms together. Exhale, you release back down to your heart. Om Rave Namaha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, this time right leg back. Drop your knee, point your toes, look up, rolling your eyes upwards. Hold your breath. Chaturanga, plank position, nice and strong. Exhaling into Ashtanga, knees, chest, forehead, arching into the spine. Inhale, scooping up into your full Bhujangasana. Look up, relax into the shoulder blades using your core muscles. The exhale, you can stretch back into your down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Look up. Exhale, coming back, forward fold. Inhale, thrusting all the way up. Pressing your feet into the earth. Reaching your fingertips right up to the sky. Exhale, you release. And we keep going, so keep breathing, keep moving with the breath. Om Surya. Inhale. You can start going a bit deeper into each of the asanas if you feel warm. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, left leg back, look up. Hold your breath, Chaturanga. Exhale, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, scooping up into your full Bhujangasana, looking up. Exhale, rolling over your big toes, stretch back. Inhale, left leg forward, look up. Exhale, coming back, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Om Pranayama Namaha. Inhale. Exhale. Again, switching legs as you inhale, right leg back, look up. Hold your breath, Chaturanga. Exhale into Ashtanga, moving with love and kindness. Inhale, stretching up, looking up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, stretch your hips back, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, still 90-degree angle into your front leg. Exhale, looking down, coming back to your forward fold. Inhale, rising up, and we keep going. We're going for a few more rounds like this. Keep following the breath. Om Pushnaya Namaha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, so we keep switching legs, keeping the brain alert. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, still left leg. Exhale. Inhale. Om Kagyanam. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Himankapayama. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Marichaya Namaha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Madhyayama. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Om Bhaskaraaya Namaha. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Rising all the way up. Maybe still with your eyes closed, hands together. And as you exhale, you release your Namaskar through your heart. Arms by your side, palms facing forward. And you just feel in the body. Feel the energy that is moving throughout the body. And if you have a good balance, you might keep your eyes closed to come down on your back for quick Shavasana. Stretching your legs, arms by your side, palms facing upwards. Relaxing completely. So we're relaxing. I saw you there, keep your eyes closed. So we relax the muscles that we have just stretched. Deep relaxation. Feeling the breath, feeling the heart rate. Feeling the connection of the back body with the earth. Breathing deeply into the heart, in through the nose, into the bottom of your heart, out through the nose. to keep the breath going. We're going to start the asanas, lying on our backs, nice and easy. Again, maybe still with your eyes closed. So we're starting with Pranayama. So you can bring your feet together, bringing your knees into your chest, and you can wrap your arms around your shins, getting hold of your elbows. So for that, you might need to lift your head up. Once you've got the hold of your elbows, you relax your head back down, neck is nice and long, and you keep pressing your knees into your chest, breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. So feet are together, parallel, toes pointing forward. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Again, see if you can keep the spine nice and long. So as you inhale, tailbone forward, crown of the head up to the top of the mat. And as you exhale, see if you can soften your shoulder blades, soften your hips, so that you should be feeling your buttocks in contact with the floor, stretching the lower back. We're also providing a deep massage into the abdominal muscle organs as you breathe deeply in through the nose. So the abdomen is getting pressed into the thighs for that deep massage. Wind relieving pose, very good for digestive issues. So you stay there for a few more breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Feeling deeply into the body, lengthening into the spine, every inhale. Softening every exhale. We've got one more deep breath here. And then on your next exhale, keeping the hold of your elbows, you can reach your head up. See if you can bring the bridge of your nose between your knees. Maybe bringing your eye sockets into your knees. Lifting your head, you keep pressing your knees into your chest. Breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. We've got a few more breaths here. Keep going. Very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep going, 9, 10, very slowly. You can release your head back down, nice and slow, releasing the grip of your hands, stretching your legs back to your Shavasana. Feel the difference into your lower back. A couple of deep breaths, maybe even feeling the blood gushing through your pelvic floor. And then bringing your knees back to your chest. You can bring your hands onto your knees, maybe rocking gently back and forth, massaging the whole spine. If you feel this is too much, you can just roll on one side. We're going to come onto our abdomen, so getting some momentum, you can cross your legs, planting your hands, and you can stretch back onto your abdomen. We're going for a little bit of core work, using your back muscles. So we're going to be using glutes, lower back muscles. You can stretch your arms out, palms facing upwards, chin on the ground to the center. Exhale your breath, Shavasana, toes together, and as you inhale, you're going to lift your legs, only the legs, so hands, chin is on the floor, no bend into your knees, toes together, and you lift your legs. So we're contracting the glutes, lower back muscles. Very important part of the core, which is often forgotten. People focus always on the six-pack. Don't worry, summer is finished. We're not going to the beach anymore these days. So focus on what's actually needed. The spine, keeping your posture, strengthening all the muscles around your spine. So keep lifting your legs. We're doing fantastic here. Keep going. Very good. 5, 6, no bend into the knees. Keep going. Very good. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very slowly release. Turning your head one way. Relaxing, breathing deeply into the back body. Couple of relaxing breaths. We're going a bit further, chin back to the center. Now this time you can bring your hands under your thighs, thumbs touching together. This will give you a little bit of leverage so you can lift your legs a little bit higher, still using glutes, lower back muscles, middle back muscles, toes together as you exhale. Inhale, lifting your legs, again no bend into the knees, and you lift your legs as high as possible. Chin on the ground, keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. 4, 5, keep lifting, you're doing fantastic, keep going, don't give up. 6, strengthening the body to strengthen the mind. 7, practice makes progress. 8, keep going, just 2 more breaths. 9, 1 more. 10, slowly releasing. You can turn your head the other way, relaxing your hands by your side. Couple of deep breaths into your lower back. Bringing your chin back to the center. You can bring your hands by your chest, toes together, pushing onto your hands, Tadasana, stretching your hips back, child's pose. So hips to touch your heels, keep stretching your arms forward. See if you can bring your forehead to the floor, relaxing your chest between your knees, so knees are nice and wide. Deep breathing into the lower back. Again, every inhale, lengthen into the spine. Every exhale, you soften. Inhaling, lifting your head, walking your hands back. You can tuck your toes under. We come into a stand at the back of the mat. Inhaling, stretching your arms up. So you can take the Kali Mudra, interlacing all fingers except the index finger. So index finger pointing up, stretching your arms up. So see if you can bring your arms behind your ears as much as possible, closing the gap between your ears, so no bend into the elbows, relaxing into the shoulder blades. You can keep your feet parallel, either slightly apart if you feel that gives you more balance, or maybe toes together, moving into chair pose. Nice and slow as you exhale, you can start bending into your knees. See if you can keep your spine nice and straight. Relaxing into the shoulder blades. See if you can bring the weight of your body into your heels. Again, see if you can keep reaching back with your arms. Nice and strong, so we're strengthening into the thighs. Very good for the posture, the backside. So very good if you've been sitting all day long into a chair. Office desk, office work at a desk. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep the focus going. We're there for a few more breaths. Fantastic. Again, strengthening the legs, very good also against flat feet, improving the posture. We've got a few more breaths here. Nice and slow as you inhale, you come up. And as you exhale, you're going to lean to the left. See if you can keep your top shoulder rolling back, just like if you wanted to look at the sky from under your armpit. So make sure you don't drop your top shoulder down. Keep breathing. Inhaling, coming all the way up. Exhale, out to the right, other side. Again, top shoulder is staying stacked, looking at the sky from under your armpit. Every inhale, you lengthen. Every exhale, you soften. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, you release, arms by your side. So we're going to go into some standing postures, starting with the left foot forward. So bringing your left foot forward, you can keep your back foot 90-degree angle. Bringing your hands in prayer position in front of your leg. Nice and slow as you inhale, stretching your arms out in T-shaped position. Shoulders nice and relaxed. As you exhale, you can bend into your front knee. So Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So bending into your front knee, making sure that your front knee is right above your ankle. So you're going to be thinking of rolling your front thigh outwards so that your knee is moving right above your ankle, stretching your arms out, you relax into your shoulder blades, neck is long, body is nice and straight, so you don't want to be leaning forward with your body. Spine is nice and vertical, shoulders are relaxed, and you keep looking at your front hand. Deep breathing in through the nose, all the way down to your pelvic floor, out through the nose. We're there for a few breaths. So again, back leg is nice and straight. You can press the outer edge of your back foot onto the earth. Front knee is right above the ankle. And every exhale, you can start bending a bit more into your front knee. So we're working towards the front thigh parallel to the floor. Shoulders are relaxed. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We've got a couple more breaths here. One more breath. Nice and slow as you inhale, coming up, turning your left toes in, and you can shorten your stance. So heel toe, your feet in, keeping your toes out to the side. We're moving into goddess pose, so you can bend into your knees, and as you inhale, straightening your legs, reaching your arms up. Exhale, releasing your arms, bending into your knees, so see if you can keep again your knees over your heels. Inhale. A few more like this. We work with the breath. Exhale. See if you can bring your thighs parallel to the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep working with the breath. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Nice and strong, spine is straight. Couple more. Last one, inhale. Reach up. Exhale, you release. You can bring your hands onto your hips and you can bring your feet out, keeping your feet parallel as much as possible. So adjusting your stance to your own ability. Inhaling your arms up, and as you exhale, folding forward, so you can bring your hands under your shoulders, keeping your feet parallel. As you inhale, you lengthen into the spine, back is flat, you can stay there, or if you want to go further, as you exhale, you start walking your hands under your hips, keeping your fingertips aligned with your toes, and see if you can keep your elbows pointing back, so arms are parallel as much as possible, and you start working the top of the head towards the floor. So just like a V shape that you want to close, you're trying to close the V. Breathing in through the nose to lengthen the spine. So we're still working with the breath, lengthening into the spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, you soften into your hips. Abdomen to fold a little bit further. Prasarita Padottanasana. Deep breathing. So this is a mild inversion. Very good for the evening. Anyone who's journeying late, making sure that your body is warmed up, or otherwise just really take it easy if you're not warm. We're there for a few more breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more breath. On your next inhale, walking your hands back under your shoulders, lengthening into the spine, looking forward. As you exhale, you bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, rising all the way up, extending your arms out. Again, turning your left toes out, bending into your front knee. And you can bring your hands onto the floor, framing your front foot. Stepping back, coming all the way down, either bringing your knees down or coming all the way down in one piece. Going for Tadasana, bending into your knees. You can get hold of your ankles. 4 fingers on the outside, thumb on the inside. If this is not available to you, you can just do one side at a time. Exhale your breath, and as you inhale, you lift your legs, kicking your feet into your hands, chin up, looking upwards, lifting the chest. So keep kicking your feet into your hands, so you should be feeling the stretch into your shoulders, toes pointing upwards. Nice strong back bend. Few deep breaths here, keep going. Lift up. If you've been doing only one side, you can switch, do the other side. Keep lifting up, rolling your eyes upwards, chin up as much as possible, feeling the stretch across the chest. Very good for the heart, opening into the heart. Very good for the spine, so we gushing the blood into the spine. One more breath. Nice and slow as you exhale, you release. Hands by your chest, tucking your toes under. So from here into Shavasana, I'm going to take a twist. So nice and strong with your hands. You're going to reach to the outside of your right hand. As you can start to look at the sky from under your armpits. So the spine is still nice and long. If you feel you can go further, maybe you can reach for your calf, ankle, maybe heel. See, looking at the sky from underneath. Keep breathing into the nose, out the nose. So you can place one breath. And then nice and slow we switch. Planting your left hand nice and strong. Getting hold of the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand. Spine is nice and straight. Twisting maybe a little bit further. See if you can bring your hand down. No straining, just do what you can. Coming from a place of love and kindness for your body. We've got one more breath. Nice and slow. Walking your hands back. And you can get hold of your big toes, Pranayama. Again, as you inhale, lengthening into the spine, flat back, bending into the knees as much as needed. And as you exhale, folding forwards. So chest to your thighs, elbows out to the side, relaxing your head. So crown of the head is working past the floor. Again, bringing it close, lengthening the spine. Exhale, you soften into your hips, abdominals, so that you continue folding a bit further. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We've got a few more breaths here. To release into the back side of the body. Maybe you can straighten your legs to your own ability. Every exhale, a little bit more. Pressing your heels into the earth, bones out to the sky. Looking to your knees. Nice and slow. Inhale. Forward. Exhale. Slowly up the side. Inhale. Straighten your arms. Extend your arms. Position. And exhale into your Tadasana 2. Bending into your front knee. Again, see if you can make sure that your body is not leaning forward, so you keep your body nice and straight. Spine is nice and vertical. You stretch your arms, looking at your front hand. Be focusing on the nail of your middle finger. Relaxing to the shoulders. Keeping to your front knee. Make sure the knees are tracking forward. So a good way to find out if your knee is in the right position. You should be able to see your feet of the front. Relaxing into the shoulder blades. You breathe deeply. One of the most important to try of Patanjali. See yourself. Asana. These are two concepts that can focus on the breath. Never compromise the breath. For the asana, the breath should always come first. This is your best friend. It is always been there. Nice positive. Do the side edge into your hands. So you can just quite and hip distance apart. You're going to be moving your hips. You extend your arms out. And as you twist, you bring your hand to tap into your kidney. And your right hand, left hand to your kidney. And right hand to your chest. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Shoulder and the heart on the outside. There's a nice soft spot here. You should be feeling it. And into kidneys, top of the kidneys. A few more breaths like this. Inhaling, stretching your arms. Exhale. Soft bend your knees. Keep going. Oopsie. One more. Last one. And we come back. Extending your arms out. You can bring your arms in cactus position. So this is a bit more of a Kundalini breath. Again, we're going to ring the adrenal glands here, releasing the excess cortisol in the body. As you inhale, you're going to twist to the left. So again, making sure that your hips are not moving. So you should be feeling it into the waist, in the back body. And as you exhale, you turn to the right. Inhale, turning to the left. Exhale to the right. Going as slow or as fast as comfortable. Keep going with the breath. Arms in cactus position. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Keep going. So we're releasing the excess cortisol in the body due to stress. Very good for the immune system. Keep going. One more. Coming back to center, extending your arms out. Again, you can turn your right toes out. Coming down onto your hands, stretching back, Chaturanga. Again, you can come down, either bringing your knees or body nice and straight. You release, hands by your chest. So you can keep your feet mat distance apart. And we're moving into full Bhujanasana. As you inhale, lifting up, straightening your elbows, relaxing into the shoulder blades. So neck is long, relaxing your hips, relaxing your toes. And you can start to look up. We're going to stay there for a few deep breaths. So very important to relax the pubic bone onto the earth and see if you can start feeling the abdomen working towards the floor. Stretching the whole front of the body from the pubic bone, abdomen, through the heart, through the throat, all the way out to your eyes. So you won't be looking up and back, eyes roll up to your third eye. Very good for the spine. Shoulders are relaxed. Shoulders are moving away from the ears. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. So we're also working on the thyroid gland here. Nice stretch into the throat, boosting the metabolism, immune system. Keep going. A few more breaths. One more breath. Very slowly as you exhale, you can start looking forward, bending into your elbows, and you start very slowly to roll your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Tucking your toes under, pushing onto your hands, Balasana, stretching your hips to your heels. Walking your hands back. Coming back to a stand, back of the mat. Left foot forward. So straightening your legs. Again, you can bring your hands in prayer position in front of your leg. Back foot is 90-degree angle. So not too much of a wide stance, depends on your ability. You'll see you can adjust. As you inhale, straightening your arms out in T-shaped position, making sure you activate your quadriceps. So pulling your kneecap up at the front to protect your knee. We're moving into Purna Trikonasana. As you exhale, you start reaching forward with your left hand. So reach forward, forward, forward. So we bend at the hip level here. Again, activate your quadricep. And and then you can bring your hand onto the outside of your leg. Doesn't matter if you're not reaching the floor, that's not the aim. Right hand onto your hip. You can keep your left hand to dangle onto the outside of your left leg if you're not reaching the floor. And you start stacking your hips, stacking your shoulders. So rolling your right shoulder back, looking up at the sky. If you have no tension in the neck, then and only then maybe you can reach your right arm up and you keep looking at your right thumb. Keep looking up, deep breathing, keep opening into the chest. So every inhale you lengthen into the spine, crown of the head is moving forward. Look up. Every exhale you soften into your left hip crease so that you can fold a bit further. So again, no pressure onto your front leg so that you use your abdominal muscles, your obliques, to keep your trunk up. Those who feel they can go a bit further, you can lengthen your left arm forward, parallel to the floor. If you still want more, right arm forward, both arms parallel, and you keep breathing. Keep rolling your right shoulder back, opening into the chest, lengthening, crown of the head, fingertips forward, deep breathing, in through the nose, out through the nose. We're there for a few more breaths. Keep working with the breath. Beautiful. Keep going. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. One more breath. And then nice and slow, releasing left hand towards the floor. You can bring your right hand back onto your hip, bending into your front knee. So bending into your front knee as much as possible so that you can reach your left fingers just about 1 foot in front of your left foot. We're moving into Tadasana. Nice and slow, you can start moving forward over your left leg until you lift your right leg up. See if you can keep your leg nice and straight so your heel is reaching towards the back. Again, you can stack your shoulders. You start with your gaze towards the floor for good balance. If you feel you have a good balance, again, you can extend your right arm up. If you have a very good balance, maybe you can start looking up at your right thumb. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Keep extending your leg back, crown of the head forward. If you feel you can go further, maybe you can bring your left hand to your heart. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. We're there for a few more breaths. Those who want to go still maybe a little bit further, if you can get hold of your back foot, Shavasana for back bend, go for it. Maybe still bringing your hand to your heart if you can, rolling your shoulder back, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, nice and slow. You can come out of the pose, stretching your right leg back, and then stepping forward, hands in prayer position, very good effort. So what we did on this side, we're going to do on the other side, so you can step at the back of your mat, bringing your right leg forward. So again, see if you can get into the same stance that you had before. Front leg is straight, back foot 90-degree angle, bringing your hands in prayer position. Inhale, stretching your arms out. Again, activate your quadricep at the front. And as you exhale, Trikonasana, so reach forward with your right hand. Reach forward, forward, forward. We bend at the hip level. Again, no pressure onto your front leg. Keep your hand dangling. Hand onto your hip. You start opening the chest, looking up, rolling your left shoulder back. So opening into the chest. If you feel you can go maybe a little bit further, still looking up, extending your left hand up, and you look at your left thumb. Deep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Every inhale you lengthen into the spine, every exhale you soften. Again, no pressure onto your front leg. Watch your front knee, making sure you have no hyperextension, so maybe a slight micro bend. If you feel you can go further, again your right arm might come parallel to the floor, reaching forward, still going further, left arm forward, and you keep breathing, keep opening your hips, opening your chest, in through the nose, out through the nose. We've only got a few more breaths, so keep going. One more breath. Nice and slow. You can release left hand onto your hip, bending into your front knee, again placing your right fingertips in front of your right foot for Hatha Chaturanga. Slowly moving over your right foot, lifting your left leg back, extending towards the back. Balance might be a bit more tricky on one side. Don't worry if you fall, just smile, no one can see you anyway. Still breathing nice and deep, maybe reaching your left arm up, maybe looking up. Might be a little bit challenging for the balance, but that's what we're here for. Maybe bringing your heel to your buttocks so that you can get hold of your top foot, and see if you can kick your foot into your hand so you're working towards a back bend here, opening into the chest. And if you can go a bit further, maybe right hand to your heart, and you keep breathing, opening into the chest. We've got a few more breaths here, nice and slow. You release, stepping all the way back, extending your arms, stepping forward. You can bring your feet together, keeping your arms up, bending into your knees. Nice and slow, you come down. You might need the help of your hands, otherwise see if you can keep your arms up. And very gracefully you can sit onto your back. We're going to start relaxing nice and slow, coming all the way down onto your back. Hands by your side, palms facing down. So keep bending into your knees, bringing your feet closer to your buttocks. So feet are hip width distance apart with your hips close to your buttocks. Ardha Chakrasana, exhaling your breath. As you inhale, you lift your hips. Lift your hips, lift your hips. So you're working thighs parallel towards the floor, lifting your hips as much as possible. Arching into the spine. So see if you can feel your heart, just like if you want, you're feeling your heart popping in front of your eyes, chest pressing into your chin, maybe interlacing your fingers under your lower back. You can roll your shoulders under. So you should be feeling your heart reaching up to the sky even more, releasing some pressure off the neck, and you keep breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. So again, very good position to work on the thyroid glands for the immune system. Keep going. Few more breaths. Thank you for class. Someone left already. Oh, missing on the best bit. The best bit is coming up. Keep breathing. Couple more breaths. Nice and slow. As you exhale, you release the grip of your hands very slowly, very slowly. You can start rolling your spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Being mindful of the stretch into each and every disc. Knees to your chest, you can give yourself a good hug. And then extending your left leg forward, you can get hold of your right knee with your left hand, extending right arm out in T-shaped position. Very slowly as you exhale, you can move into your twist. So we're not pulling onto the knee, we're just using gravity and the breath. So see if you can really work with the breath. As you exhale, feeling that the navel going in towards the spine leaves a little bit more room for your twist to happen. And you can keep your hand on top of your knee just for a little bit of weight, again using gravity, making sure that your right shoulder blade is in contact with the floor. You can turn your head towards the right. Your left leg is active with the toes pointed forward, so ideally your left leg and spine are aligned on the axis of the mat. Straight spine as you inhale, lengthening into the spine, and as you exhale, you soften, feeling the stretch into the whole spine. So we stretch all the nerves between each and every disc, vertebrae. And then very slowly as you inhale, you can come up, bringing your knees back together. Another little loving hug. Taking the other side, extending your right leg. Nice and slow, so see if you can work again with the breath, arm in T-shaped position, keeping your left shoulder blade in contact with the floor. As you exhale, you come into your twist nice and slow. So you can use a few breaths to deepen into your twist, nice and easy. So we're there for a few breaths, so no rush, just slowly winding down. So see if you can really work with the breath, feeling the spine lengthening every inhale, softening every exhale. Alright, some people have joined us, very good. You are here for the best part of the class. We're just winding down nice and slow. keep breathing. So we're going to be going through just a bit of a relaxation. We don't have so much time, but I'm sure you'll be guys probably okay for maybe even a little bit more. Few more breaths into your twist. We're going to be using Tibetan balls to relax, so stay tuned. One more breath. Nice and slow. As you inhale, you can come up very slowly. Again, bringing your knees back to your chest. One more loving hug. We're missing a lot of hugs these days, so give yourself a hug, that's always good. And then nice and slow, you can roll onto your left side, coming to a comfortable seat, so you can come again, as I mentioned at the start of the class, either on your knees, or if you have knee ankle issues, you can come into a nice easy cross-legged position. If you have a cushion, a block, whatever, if you need to prop up your hips, but we're not going to be there for too long. I just want to finish off with a pranayama. It's a very easy breathing technique, very important, especially at this time. How come people leave for the best part of the class? I don't understand. Stay on, guys, this is the best bit. So this breathing is very helpful for the immune system. It helps to release nitric oxide in the blood, so really helping for the immune system, and it also relaxes the nervous system. So this is in preparation to a deep relaxation. So the exercise is Brahmari. So this exercise helps to withdraw from the senses, hence the deep relaxation that is going to come from that. So I'll be demonstrating quickly. Make sure you're in the middle of the mat. Once we're going to close our eyes, don't open your eyes. The minute you open your eyes, you're back out into the outer world. Quite terrible. No, I'm kidding. So you keep your eyes closed, and then you can move into your Shavasana for the final relaxing pose. If you had the lights on, you can probably already turn your lights off so that you can relax completely. And so for Brahmari, you can either use your palms or index fingers, your choice, and you're going to be blocking your ears. So you can plug your index finger into that little part of the ear in the middle that is free. Just gentle pressure, just to block the sounds. And then we're going to be inhaling in through the nose. On your exhale, you're going to be doing a humming sound. So by having the ears closed, the resonance in the head is going to be increased, and this is deeply relaxing. It releases nitric oxide. I think it's 15 times more than normal breathing. So deep inhale in through the nose, and then see if you can have a nice long exhale as you do the humming sound. I'll quickly demonstrate how it goes before you go into it. So just like this, keep going with your exhalation as much as you can, and then you inhale again, exhale, keep going. I'll be ringing the Tsingsha for when it's finished. So again, from now, you close your eyes and you can start with your Brahmari. I'll let you know when this is enough and you can come into your Shavasana. So we get going. keeping your eyes closed. You can move into your Shavasana, coming onto your back, relaxing completely. Arms slightly apart from the body, palms facing upwards. You can let go of any tension in the body, the breath. Letting the backside soften into the earth. Complete relaxation for the next few minutes. You can even let go of the time. Let go of your identity. Being conscious and completely present in your physical body, energy body, emotional body. Maybe even your spiritual body. Just feeling the breath at the heart center. Tatsavitu Varenyam Tatsavitu Shanti, deepen the breath all the way down to your fingers, toes. Maybe stretch your arms ahead, stretch the body on your face. Taking the time, rest to the if you want to start a bit more Shavasana, time, just get off. Good, nice, work, that's fine, nice, really. You can just work that side, breath into nice, small, finishing your hair on the breath to the body, connect to the breath at the center. You're ready. Nice, hold your hands. Bringing your hands, palms together in front of your heart. Feeling the breath of the heart center. Feeling the vibration of your heart. Noticing the difference from the start of the practice. The physical, even bringing the peace, love and light. That's it today, guys. Alright, that's it. So, I don't know, how do we do? No, I can't interact with anyone here. Of course, you're ready for bed. Awesome. Just go and lie down and have a good sleep. I don't know, first time I do this. So I think the only way to communicate here is that you post a, what do you call it, a comment. You can ask questions if you want. Stay on for minutes. Ask questions and comment. Response. Thank you, thank you. Oh. What is it? I can't remember. Is it sailing or Nidra? It's going to be a bit the same. I'll be using different balls, probably some chanting, whatever, nice and relaxing again. Something very good for the system. Also very good in the system. Just to relax. So it's good. No, it's a question. I mean, you easy or there. Just stay there. Ask me. Connect with me. Your institute. I have. I think when you're on channel, you can see a bit of stuff here on YouTube. If you check that out, I'll be putting up more stuff as we go. Now a bit more time, so home. I mean, I'm still doing some, but lots of nice stuff. So yeah, just got your questions tomorrow. That comes no problem. If you want some pattern asked me when also a bit more sound healing yoga classes, looking at maybe more how yoga class or something that you have to people because these are so those are interested in power yoga or stronger practice, maybe Ashtanga primary class is something about video, something which very, very much. So I'll be probably doing some yoga classes. I'm also thinking of some yin classes, since I've got the Tibetan bowls. This one actually is very good. You can see, this one is a moon bowl. So this one has been used on my foot. It takes about maybe 3 days to be crafted, and they work with make it at night. Very steady of moon, so this is of the moon. So because we've gone up with class is very good. Request well comments no one's perfect and critics are good too, and I think that's it. I give a few thank yous and love. Thank you, much love to you all. Keep practicing, keep raising the awareness. I think it's very important to raise the awareness. Don't want to go into too much detail. There's a lot of things going on these days, and yeah, awareness is I think is lacking for a lot of people, unfortunately. So that's my aim at the Yoga Essence Institute, is to bring on authentic yoga that we can weave in into our modern world in a mindful way, because yoga is universal. It applies to everyone. So hoping to bring more love and awareness to all of you, and just to answer your question. So, yeah, the balls, yes, okay, back. Nice. Practice we're doing, so probably to goals that so I feel like actually no, I don't have to is there. Yeah, see you in person. Some you a bit. Yeah, how we want to so something visual, and I hope that's why I'm able to website we do and lose freedom because you don't have freedom of speech, of movement, general to as we um, not give you that we got to go to a better version. That's the best thing we can do. So lots of love to all of you. How do I do that? Yes, I can. No, inviting. Okay. Oh, I'm learning this. Okay, so we finish off with love you guys and you hug. Now, so you connect the back end, just interesting. For relaxing, so just everything. That's what I was using in my class. So that's it. Um, big love, big hugs, and I'll see you Thursday, if not before. Allez, on close to your where you are writing. Heart for good vibration. To your face. Yeah. Sorry, I had Christoph. Who's there? I had another video going, and I was doing that a little more at least. This one just only to